All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're diving into a tool that's designed to tackle a professional challenge I think pretty much everyone has faced, trying to make a real impact on LinkedIn. We're going to break down an AI-powered solution that's all about turning that challenge into a real opportunity.
Okay, so let's get right into it. We're starting with what some people call LinkedIn's blank page problem. You know that feeling, right? You know you should be building your professional brand. You open up LinkedIn, and then you just sit there staring at that blinking cursor. It's a huge struggle for so many of us.
I mean, come on, this has to look familiar, right? You've got all this motivation to be more active, to share what you know, but the second you try to actually write something, poof, your mind goes completely blank. You know you need to post, but figuring out what to post feels like this impossible hurdle. And the frustration doesn't just stop at the blank page, does it? Maybe you spend like an hour crafting what you think is the perfect post, all professional and polished, only for it to get totally ignored. Or worse, you see everyone else sharing these amazing insights, and you just get that sinking feeling that you're falling behind. So, what's the answer to all this pressure? Well, this is where technology comes into play. We're going to explore a very specific tool that's designed to be the fix, an AI-powered solution called simply the LinkedIn Content Generator. So what is this thing exactly? Well, at its core, it's a Chrome extension. Its whole job is to help you create really good posts and to do it fast. It's built to take that core problem, not knowing what to say or how to say it, and just solve it so you can share your ideas with way more confidence.
But what's the magic behind it? This isn't just some basic template filler. It's actually powered by Google's Gemini AI. That's what gives it the horsepower to generate content that's actually smart, relevant, and well-written.
And for those of you who are curious about the technical stuff, it's not just one AI model doing all the work. The tool actually uses a whole suite of Google's different AIs. Think of it like this. It uses the faster, zippier Flash models for quick suggestions, and then it brings out the more powerful Pro models when you need something more in-depth. It's all about using the right tool for the job. This quote really just hits the nail on the head. It perfectly sums up what this tool is trying to do. It's about shifting your whole experience from LinkedIn being a chore you dread to it being a place where you can actually, shine. All right, so we get what it is, we get the tech behind it, but what can it actually do for you day to day? Let's take a look at the key features and see what's what. The main benefits are really all about two things: impact and efficiency. The goal here is to let you generate new ideas for posts in seconds, which, let's be real, could save you hours every single week. And that creates this awesome domino effect. You start sharing your ideas with more confidence, you're more consistent, and then growing your network just kind of happens naturally. And listen, this is not about letting some AI just take over your account. Not at all. You're still in the driver's seat. You've got full control. And it boils down to three simple steps. First, you pick the tone. Do you want to sound super professional, friendly, maybe even a little funny? Then you choose a writing style, simple and clear, or something more advanced. And finally, you pop in your own keywords to make sure the right people can actually find your post. Simple as that. So that begs a really important question. Who is this actually for? Who's going to get the most benefit out of this kind of help? Let's break down the target audience. And honestly, the list is pretty broad. It's for job seekers who are trying to get noticed by recruiters. It's for business owners who are trying to promote what they do. Marketers, sales pros, coaches, consultants. Basically, if your career gets a boost from being visible and sharing what you know on LinkedIn, this is probably for you. This quote just perfectly captures the ideal person for this tool. It's for that person who has all these valuable insights and great ideas stuck in their head, but just doesn't have hours and hours to spend trying to get the wording exactly right. This tool is like a bridge, getting those ideas out of your head and onto the page. Of course, anytime you go to install a browser extension, especially one that interacts with your social media, there's a huge question that pops up. Is it safe? So let's just tackle that privacy and trust issue head on. Well, the first big green flag comes from Google itself. According to the source, this extension is officially featured on the Google Chrome Web Store, and that's a big deal. It means it's been vetted and has to meet Google's standards just to be listed there.
And beyond just Google's approval, the developers themselves are really transparent about privacy. They state very clearly that your data is not sold to anyone else, it's not used for anything unrelated to the extension, and it's not used to figure out your creditworthiness or anything like that. That is exactly the kind of clear statement you want to see.
So look, a tool like this obviously solves a huge problem around time and confidence, but it also leaves us with this really fascinating, bigger question to think about. As AI becomes more and more of a partner in how we craft our professional voice, helping us find the right words, the right tone, how does that change what authenticity even means? Is an idea any less authentic if an AI helped you polish it? That's definitely something to chew on.